We're back.
Good morning for a second time.
We're trying. We're really, really trying.
Yeah.
I think the only option we have, I don't know if it's our Wi-Fi that's the problem or if Verizon just really sucks or what.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I guess maybe we'll have to upgrade our service.
Looks like we're taking the plunge.
If anybody has any opinions about why Facebook Live videos pixelate, because from our side it looks fine.
Yeah.
So we can't tell unless we like bring it up on one of our phones or whatever,
Exactly.
or somebody tells us. Which thank you, Howard, for telling us.
Yes, thank you for telling us.
So that's super frustrating.
Right. So hopefully this one's coming through fine. And yeah, I'm probably very soon we're going to go ahead and upgrade so that these videos will go through.
Yeah, because I have somebody who's reached out and wants to be on here with us to talk about fasting, and I really would hate for it to pixelate if we have a guest.
Yes, exactly. So we'll just go ahead and do that, and then hopefully moving forward we'll be
hopefully
better
not have a problem.
Although it'll probably take a week for them to get us the new router and whatnot.
Right. But so anyway, we were going to tell you about the email you got.
Right. So we were talking about that, and I said it was the whole concept of email is how to knock 5 minutes off your breakfast. I guess I want to say, is 5 minutes really going to give anybody that much more time to accomplish something? Is it that important, 5 minutes?
And it is your health and what you eat for breakfast really where you want to start cutting corners. You know, I say the same thing about people who complain about my prices as a coach. Is your mental health and wellness and your success and hiring a coach really the place you want to hire someone cheap?
Well,
and I feel the same way about health. Like that's not where you should be. Like scrimping corners.
It's funny sometimes where people will spend money without thinking. And large sums of money.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to things that help them.
Right.
You know, either a better health, better life, whatever.
They feel like they're not worth it.
Right, right. It's you know, it's a strange. Would that be a dichotomy? I don't know, but you know, but whatever. So anyway, that was our thing about the email we got on.
But they were saying they had all the pictures they had were super unhealthy.
Yeah, they were pancakes that were just mounds of butter and mounds of syrup on it and bacon, and then like 3 other bacon and something else dishes, and it was all basically it looked like there was no article to read, it was just pictures, and you had to click on it, find information, and
obviously we don't care.
I was not interested. However, it was talking about, you know, basically showing what looked like fast food.
Right.
You know.
Stuff you pick up at McDonald's.
Right. Or Wawa for that matter. I'm not so sure it was much better than what you could have picked up at Wawa.
Valid.
I don't know if Wawa has pancakes, but.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what food. All we know Wawa has is coffee.
Yes, and that won't be having that today.
I know. I'm really trying to give up coffee, you guys, because I drink it with creamer in it, and it's the fake creamer, which is straight chemicals. Right. So even though I only drink coffee about once a week, I really feel like it's probably not really good for me, even as a treat. Right. So I'm not sure how to do that because I love the ritual of going and getting coffee with Russ, and it's it's fun and I enjoy it, and I enjoy a cup of coffee, once a week. So. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm challenged.
Yeah.
I'm challenged.
What are you going to do?
So we'll have to see. But, so yeah, that was the issue with breakfast. And then, today somebody at the gym came up to me and said that he and his wife, because of the videos we do, are really interested in starting to go plant-based, but she feels like she does not have any idea where to start. And I know that we've talked a little bit about where to start. If you want to start going more plant-based, whole food. And so I'm actually going to do a phone call with her. So this is going to be like my first consultation for whole food plant-based, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about that. But the place to start is first by looking at what you're eating currently. Right. And I know we've talked about that when it comes to your pantry clean out, is what do you have in there and when do you eat it and why do you eat it? And then start looking for things to replace it. And you can, there's tons of websites out there that have different vegetarian and vegan options. I look for vegan recipes when I look for them. And she'll be right over for breakfast. Yes, Jennifer, you should come.
Absolutely.
We're having some yummy stuff.
Hopefully this one's not pixelating, folks. If you notice it's pixelating, please let us know.
But if you want to get started on doing whole food, start looking at what you have in your pantry currently, and then looking at how you can replace it with better choices, less processed food, more whole food. Howard's back.
Hey, Howard.
And then I posted on the R&R Journey page, if you guys like that page. And I know that Facebook doesn't show you the stuff I post on there. You have to actually physically go there and look. Right. And I'm sorry, that's super annoying. But anyway, on the R&R Journey page, I posted a list of what we keep in the house as staples, stuff that we always have in the house. So if we just want to throw together some food, I have stuff like potatoes and rice and quinoa and, so I made there's a whole list I posted, and I will add to that list as we find new things that, we decide we want to keep in the house.
Right.
So if you're not sure kind of what kind of foods you can have in the house to replace the fast food, the processed food, whatever it is you're currently eating, maybe take a look at that list and see how you can incorporate some of it into your meals. And then you can also look at the recipes you're currently making and try and figure out how you can make them less meat-based. Some of them you can actually make vegan, like you can play with it and make them vegan. Right. And some of them maybe just put less meat in it, use it more as a flavoring and not so much as the main source for the recipe. And
along with that same thought is, even in the current recipes you're making, you might already be making something that's pretty much either vegan or vegetarian. But then you have to look at the ingredients you're putting in and make sure that's actually really food.
Right.
So that's the other side of it, right? So
and not loaded with sugar.
The processed, products that are out there that make it easy to put these meals together. You might have to look at those. Like we said yesterday, learn and get in the habit of reading labels.
Yeah, which is hard, and and look for sugar, because I know it's amazing to us. You look at something as simple as tomato sauce,
right?
And there's sugar in it, which more and more of the science is saying that that's terrible for you. And the thing is, and I know I've definitely found this, as you get more in doing this kind of lifestyle where you're eating more whole food, plant-based, you don't need the sugar. Good morning, Sophie.
I saw Sophie joined.
Yeah, she just said good morning.
Good morning, Sophie.
But you don't need the sugar anymore. You don't feel like it is too sweet because there's too, and I definitely noticed.
And I'll show it again. We showed it yesterday.
Oh yeah, show it to them again.
It is possible to find jarred tomato sauce that doesn't have sugar in it.
And I used it in the, I made sweet potato lasagna over the last weekend, and I used this, and it turned out great.
And this is, let's see if I can turn it, you can, excuse me, so you can actually read it. This tomato sauce has like 5 ingredients in it, and it's basically
none of them are sugar.
None of it's sugar. None of it's really chemicals, and it's just ingredients that you would put in your own tomato sauce if you made it from scratch. It's sold at Costco. It's organic, so it's possible to get it. It is possible to get it.
So if you're looking for a place to start, that's what I would recommend. Start with figuring out what are you currently eating, and are you eating out a lot? And I try really hard, even when I'm out, to stay as close as I can.
Right.
I actually have a meeting next week. It's a dinner meeting, and they only have one vegetarian option, and it's basically straight cheese. So I told them, don't count me in the dinner count, because I won't eat that. Not because I don't love it. I mean, it will be yummy, but my gut will not process
that.
And
that's the other side of the coin, is when you start, the better you're eating, the more, I'm going to call it offensive food, affects you. The more you're like, wow, either it makes you lethargic or it hurts your stomach. Or
makes you feel bloated.
It makes you feel bloated.
It's just not good.
And then you start thinking about, wow, really, I've been doing this. And you start thinking about some of the problems you have. Like, are you tired a lot? Are you, at the end of the day, are you just out of energy? And listen, I mean, it comes down to food. And a lot of times, a lot of these issues can be resolved by just changing your diet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking, and I'm going to set up the call with the woman who's interested in starting it. I'm really super interested in talking to her and kind of seeing what her challenges are and how I might be able to help support her in being able to switch over to more plant-based. It takes a while. It's a process. You and I didn't get here overnight.
No. As we said, it took us almost 8 weeks to get used to the fasting and the change of diet. I mean, there were days, as we say, where we felt a little puny. Because it's your body basically getting rid of all the toxins that you put in it.
And
Sophie said something, but it's awfully wrong.
Oh, easy to make your own sauce. Never use jar sauce, my Italian. Yes, I know.
My Italian, I guess, grandmother, my Italian mother too, for that matter. I mean, she does use canned tomato paste.
Does she?
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I do make it, and I do have the frozen tomatoes from our garden.
Yeah.
That I probably, not this weekend because we have 2 Christmas parties to go to this weekend.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. I need to make some sauce myself, because I want to make another shepherd's pie, because that was really good.
Yeah.
And the sweet potato lasagna was so good.
Yes, it was.
So, and somebody posted a recipe for some kind, I think it's soup, like I don't know what it is. She posted it on the R&R page.
Rice,
and she suggested quinoa, so I'm gonna make it with quinoa.
I keep saying rice, yes.
I'm gonna make it with quinoa. So she posted a recipe. So if you find a recipe that you really like, share it with us on the R&R Journey page.
Absolutely.
And if it looks like something we might enjoy eating, I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll try it. So I'm gonna try that. I think this weekend I'm gonna try that, whatever recipe she posted. It's a one pot kind of dinner thing.
Right.
So I'll make that, and I'm gonna try and make bean burgers.
Bean burger.
And so I posted a thing on the R&R Journey page this morning. It's a video of a recipe for 8 different kinds of bean burgers. So if you'd like to vote on which one you'd like to see me make, pop over there and just say, hey, this looks good. I'm leaning toward the one that has roasted red peppers in it.
And there's also one on there, folks, she said she just won't make because it looks nasty.
There's one that has sunflower seeds in it.
I'm going to suggest that she doesn't post that one because we probably still wouldn't make it.
I'm not going to make that one. The one with sunflower seeds just does not look yummy to me.
Right.
But any of the other ones look like they could be viable options. So if you want to vote on what you'd like to see me make this weekend, go over there, watch that video, and let me know which one of them looks interesting to you. And I'll pick one and make it, and then I'll post pictures and let you guys know how easy it was, how it turned out, whether they were yummy. And they're not going to taste like beef burgers. They're just not.
Well, they're not really hamburgers.
They're not.
Bean burgers.
They're bean burgers.
Then that's how you look at it.
Right. But they're the shape of burgers.
Yes.
So I guess that's why they call them.
You put them on a bun.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that this weekend, hopefully on Saturday, because our party on Sunday is a Sunday afternoon one. So we'll do that.
Okay.
So that's our plan for this weekend and what we have going on. And I apologize that our first video pixelated. Hopefully this one's not.
This one didn't. Yes.
And so if you want to know what we're having for breakfast and what our workouts were, you can listen to the one that pixelated. I know you can't see it, but
you can still hear it, though.
You can hear it, yeah.
It's not that long, because fortunately somebody
told us, which we appreciate. Thank you, Howard.
Yes.
So I think that's all I've got for today. We'll be back on Monday, unless something exciting happens over the weekend and we decide to pop on here.
Right.
But, all right.
Good.
Tell them goodbye.
So with that, we will say, eat food, not too much, mostly plants.
Have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you on Monday.